I gave a talk the other Saturday about fibromyalgia and how you can tackle some of the symptoms that you have with it, how you can address how you feel, the stress, the anxiety, the long-term discomfort and pain that you can have when you have this problem. And I covered meditation, which is a great way to try and regulate and calm down the autonomic nervous system and get it from the fight or flight response into the parasympathetic response, which is far better for your body. Less inflammation, healing process takes place, and you're going to feel happier and calmer in that state. So, a person asked me in this talk, what is it like to meditate, or how do you know when you're meditating? Interesting question. I've never been asked that before, and I never really had to describe to anybody what it's like when you hit that zone of meditating. So for me, I always choose that nice comfortable area. I'm laying on the beach in Bournemouth, I've got my towel, I can feel the heat of the sun, I can hear the waves crashing on the beach, I can hear my friends laughing and chatting in the background. And in my meditative state, I start to close in. I shut out all the external noises and I just focus on the waves on the beach, and I can feel the heat. It's a beautiful, calm place. And actually it allows you to untangle the chatter, the relentless chatter that you get going on in your head, or I certainly get going on in my head. The questions, the doubts, the insecurities, the fears, all these things, existential angst that's going on in my head. How do you untangle it? Well, meditation works, it creates that calmness. So how do you know when you're meditating? Well, first of all, you start to cut out a loss of chatter. You can start to focus on certain things. There's a feeling of tranquility, there's a feeling of calmness, just peacefulness. For me, when you're in that zone of meditation, there's an ability to view how you're feeling and why you're feeling it objectively. You can separate yourself from the thoughts and the feelings. And hopefully if you can train your thoughts, work on your thoughts, you can change how your feelings are going forward. And again, that works a lot for stress, anxiety, for health, and behaviour patterns and goals that you want to achieve. I think when you do meditation on a regular basis, it starts to improve your ability to concentrate. Certainly for me, I can go into that meditative state. I can choose, do I want to go into a very deep meditative state, or do I want to go into a slightly more shallow, focused state. If I'm on the train, I can close my eyes, shut off the stress, the noise, and zone into what I'm feeling and why, problem solve, get some clarity from what's been going on in the day, what's going on in my life going forward. But I like all these things. Practice makes perfect. And you just have to keep doing it over and over again, train your brain to drop into that meditative state as quick as possible. Long-term benefits, reducing stress, reducing anxiety, but they're all the results of the mindfulness, being aware of how you feel. The process of meditation allows you to untangle the chatter and the complexity of what goes on in our heads. But you need to reiterate the meditation. Twice a week, 3 times a week, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, but be consistent about it and you'll start to see yourself develop. It's like going running, it's like getting fit at any sport, like learning a language. The more effort you put in, the more consistent you are, the more you're going to get the results that you require. So being patient and consistent is really, really important. So you've untangled your chatter, you've got yourself more calm, you're going to have less anxiety going forward, you're going to solve problems easier, you're going to focus easier, you're going to be able to relax yourself when you're stressed, you're going to untangle yourself from problematic or stressful situations easier. It's an incredibly personal thing to do. There's no right way, wrong way. If you do it like this, it's not going to work. You have to find what's working for you. The results are personal, it's subjective. How you feel is going to be subjective, but it's worth giving it a go, particularly if you've got long-term problems, particularly if you've got stress, high blood pressure, cholesterol issues, anxiety, inflammatory kind of problems like fibromyalgia. If you've got headaches and migraines, all these things will benefit from you making your nervous system a little bit more calm, untangling the stressfulness that's going inside your head. Good luck.